When we see an equation that looks like this, what we like to notice is that this is in this format, y equals mx plus b. Okay? This kind of equation is called slope-intercept, and we have a strategy that we use to graph it. We always start first right here at the y-intercept on the y-axis. So we start at this number on the y-axis. Okay, now this is the y-axis, this is the up and down axis, that's the y-axis, and then this is the x-axis here. But for right now, we just need to know we start at this number, whatever the b is, on the y-axis. The next thing we do is we take this number. This is called the slope. This is called the y-intercept. This is called the slope. And then we use this second number, and that is our rise over our run. And that's how we find a second point. And once we have 2 points, we have a line because we just draw a line that goes through those 2 points. So this is your example. I'm going to start at this number on the y-axis. So I'm going to go to the y-axis, and I'm going to start at positive 2. Notice I'm not starting at negative 2, and I'm not starting at 2 on the x-axis, okay? Not here, not here. Right here, positive 2 on the y-axis. Next, I'm getting this number. Now look, I want it to be rise over run. So what do? Look, here I have a fraction. That's already rise over run, okay? The rise is the up and down motion. If it's positive, we go up, and if it's negative, we go down. The run is the left to right motion. If it's positive, we go right, and if it's negative, we go to the left. Okay, now notice here I already have a rise and a run. There's a fraction. If I have a number like this, what I do is I say, oh, negative 3 is the same as negative 3 divided by 1. So here is my fraction. Here is my rise over my run. So right now, what I do is I go to this first point that I made and put my pencil there. I'm going to rise negative 3. So if I'm going to rise and it's negative, I go down. So I'm going to go down 3. 1, 2, 3. And in this case, my run is 1. And it's positive 1, right? That negative, it stays attached to the 3. And this is positive 1. I'm going to run to the right 1. Okay? Now, I can even do it again. Look, I can go down 3, 1, 2, 3, and right 1 again. And that sometimes is a nice thing to do to make my line a little bit neater. But once you have this point and this point, you're good. You don't even need a third point, and you're just going to go ahead and sketch the line just as neatly as you can. Notice I'm not using a ruler. I just did it by hand as neatly as I could. Okay, you go ahead and try yours.